Now they deny that the Palestinians are a country. When they begged and asked for it, they asked for a country. We gave it to them. Okay?
You would have to get on that, all the political stuff.
Right.
But there's verses, there are verses in the Bible where the Christian version of God actually orders, actual rules for slavery. What do you think about that? I guess my question is, do you think it's more a Christian God would give rules?
I don't believe God would give rules for slavery itself, but anybody who becomes prosperous.
Leviticus?
Yeah, Leviticus 25 versus...
Leviticus 25 versus what?
Yeah, this is where it's different than indentured servitude, right? Where it's actual slavery, where it's not just it's not the Israelites, right? Because indentured servitude was only for Israelite people, right?
Yeah,
the Israelite people, and the verse goes something like, "You may take the slaves, you may take the people from the lands around you, you may make them slaves, you may turn them into property, you may pass them down to your kids as property, as inherited property." And then later on in Leviticus as well, it talks about how you're able to teach your slave, until a point where before they if they die in 3 days.
I gotta reread that, because my understanding, if I remember correct, it does speak about those around you.
Yeah.
It says you can't let them become a part of your heritage. Is what it's telling them. You know what I mean? And if they do, they can work for their pay. Okay, and if they end up stealing from you, again, rules of stealing or murder or a couple other different things. But I don't remember them saying you can take them as slaves.
There are several, I don't know which Bible you read, but there are several different translations, several versions. It's the King James Bible, the KHV, there are a bunch of different sets and versions of Bibles.
I know about them all, man.
Right.
I read the King James version though.
Right.
I know there's new language, new study Bible, different ones.
And also the different translations, it was in Hebrew, then it was translated into Greek, and translated
because see, another thing is you gotta remember this too though, is that when you breaking down the language barrier, right? What you think this sounds like, it's not.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
They're the same words. They're the same wording. Don't get me wrong. They're the same wording, but it has a different meaning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because their understanding of hoe might be different from your understanding of hoe. You know what I'm saying? You may be talking about a prostitute. He's talking about a tool.
Yeah, tool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's kind of hard to understand when, dealing with the average Bible, per se.
I suppose when they translated it as property, right? They could have meant something other than property, right?
Yeah.
It could be, something similar.
Yeah, because I don't believe God would tell nobody to enslave someone.
All right.
You don't believe God is an evil being, is what you're saying?
Nah, I don't believe God is evil.
All right.
You know what I mean? People make him evil.
All right. People make him evil.
Well, I mean, there's got to be. You got to understand. There's got to be balance, man. There's always going to be good and evil. You ever seen that saying where you got the fishes with one white fish with a black dot and one black fish with a white dot?
Yeah.
Do you understand that concept?
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
Huh?
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Concept I haven't seen it.
Yin and yang. The concept is that this is yin and yang is sort of it's Buddhist, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's Buddhist, right? It's originates in Asia.
Buddhist, yeah.
Right, but it's basically the concept that everything, the universe, has balance, right? There's always darkness, there's always good, right? There's always light, right? And that's kind of, where the balance
What they're
is.
saying is, the white fish, That's all good.
Right.
But there's a little bit of evil in that white.
Right.
Okay? When you go to the evil fish, the black fish, there's a little white in there. And it tells you it's always going to be good. No matter how much bad you got. You understand now? Concept of that? Well, that's the truth of God. Is all the good that he has. That's why the devil was kicked out.
Right.
Because he brought that black dot into all the white.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when he did that, he had to bring, you know, a balance to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he knew now this is coming into the world now. This evil. You know what I mean? There was never was before. Now it's here now. Right. And so, you know, and man brung it. You know what I mean? By not listening. You know. All right.
So this is a good question. How much of the Bible do you consider to be true? Like percentage wise, like 100%?
75%.
75%. Interesting.
Yeah,
sure.
About 75%.
All right. Do you consider the Adam and Eve story to be 100% true?
I believe it. I believe it may not be actuality of Adam and Eve.
I get the time.
But disobedience from somewhere. And that's what they use as a metaphor for that discipline, you know, to come into play.
Right.
You know how
so the Adam and Eve story.
Listen, and this is what happens when you don't listen to God. Right. You know, when you miss the bout, no matter who it is, it could be the woman you love. Evil can be brought into your house through her, right. Which it was, if you know, through the message. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have personally, we have a different view on that. Would you like to spit that off?
Which part of it? Because there's a lot of it. With the story of Adam and Eve, right? It would seem, right, at least in our view, right, it would seem that it's not only, you know, God's fault that they, you know, even were able to interact with the trees at all, right? Because there's the tree of life and then the tree of knowledge of good and evil, right?
And like for example, like they didn't have the knowledge of good and evil, so like how could they really make like the wrong choice or a bad choice? You know,
God had already given Adam, so he didn't give it to her.
Right.
If you read your Bible, you'll see it. God didn't give it to her.
Yeah,
God gave it to Adam.
God didn't tell Eve, right? But later on, the serpent, right, reiterates, you know what happens, right, to Eve. And Eve's like, yeah, God had said, this is what happens. Okay. So it seems like she...
Listen. Let me get enlighten you on that. Right. Everything that God taught Adam, he taught the ones he loved. Okay? So he told her about it. But a woman is weak. You understand what I'm saying? Her strength comes from her man. Right. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't believe in that, but it's the truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, when Adam gave Eve the instructions, he was to instruct her. Okay? When he instructed her, she knew now. Right. I ain't supposed to go over there. I ain't supposed to mess with this, and I ain't supposed. Because she said God told us. Right. He told, you know.
Right, but she couldn't have known it was wrong. Right?
No, she couldn't have known. Right. She couldn't have known. Eve couldn't have known nothing. Let me tell you something too. If Adam would have kept walking in righteousness with God, we'd never see sin. We'd have never seen sin. See, man, by him walking over there and falling under the curse of his woman. Hey, by him falling under the curse of his woman. By him falling under the curse of his woman, right? That's what he's saying that. You hear me? You should have never fell under the curse of your woman. You should always fall under the curse of God. If God tell you something, walk with that. If he'd have never, because God didn't hold nobody accountable but Adam, because that's who he taught. That's who he told. So when you hear him walk into the Garden of Eden and he say, hey, where y'all at? He know where they at. Well, see, God is about truth. And he has to hear the truth before he can act. You see what I'm saying? He could have smited that snake right then and there. You know what I mean? But God is a God of righteousness. So he has to hear it come true. The truth come. And he asked him. All he had to do is say, God, I done wrong. See, he forgives you today, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
concept.
He would have forgave him right then if they'd have did it. If they did it.
Right.
Adam? Do it on who? Eve? Do it on the snake.
Right. That's
Nobody-
going to go into a completely different concept if we're going to go into like original sin all the way to the point of Jesus. Like we're gonna be here for a while. If we're gonna take that
I'm not
trade.
gonna hold you guys here. You can take off.
No. It's like it's absolutely no problem. We love having this conversation. Stuff like that. But it's just gonna be a lot. All right. But the point I really want to touch up on when it comes to the story of Genesis is like the serpent told the truth and God lied.
Where God lied?
When he said, "Don't eat from the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, or you will surely die that day."
No, he didn't. He said, "Oh, you will surely die
That day.
He didn't say that day.
Well, when you reverse translate the Hebrew, right, it refers to death, right, a physical death of that day, right. So when they use it later on in the Bible, right, they use the same because there's a lot of death in the Bible. They talk about death, dying.
I don't know because I don't know Hebrew.
Yeah. No, this is just from this is the the academic consensus of what it says, right? So this is what
I don't know.
This is
I don't
just
know,
the scholars.
Hebrew.
scholarly consensus. What
But
I meant.
I do know King James Version.
Yeah.
The King James version.
King James Version did not say that day.
Yeah.
He told him you will surely die. And what he meant by is die is your spirit's gonna die.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
But
Everything that we do, you know what I mean,
right.
to the human body,
I was just
is done to the body.
yeah.
But when we lie, cheat, and steal and do what is wrong, we kill the soul.
Right.
Because see, God can't accept that up with him.
Right.
So he gave us Jesus Christ to die and overcome those sins. But just because he overcomes those sins don't mean you finna go into heaven because Jesus covered your sins. No. What you do is you ask for that forgiveness. And through that, God looks at Jesus in you.
All right. Can you go to heaven without believing in the religion?
Can you go to heaven without believing
without asking for forgiveness to be specific?
No, you can't go into heaven, man. You have to. That's why Adam and Eve they couldn't stay in the Garden of Eden. Because they would not bring truth.
Hold on. The reason that they couldn't stay in the garden, right, specifically say is that so that they wouldn't become like gods, having both the knowledge of good and evil and living forever, right?
That fruit was forever.
Yeah.
Gives you life.
Yeah.
And he couldn't give them that.
Yeah.
Because
you
sin, and I can't have you living over the years
I wanted to touch on the point like this. Hitler go to heaven.
You want to say this on that? I know, but he brought that up, and I just want to say that it was, it's kind of a contradiction within the Jesus and then the original sin part because, if they were kicked out of the garden for, becoming like gods, having the knowledge of good and evil, and living forever.
No, they wasn't. No. They weren't kicked out for becoming like gods. They got kicked out of the Garden of Eden because of their non-acceptance of their sin. See, you got to remember this, man. When God walked into the garden, the first thing he asked, Adam, Eve, where are you? He knew where they was at. He knew what they was doing. He wanted them to tell the truth. If you tell the truth, see, today God forgives us. He's the same God as he was then too. So if he forgive you today, he forgave them then.
But
he couldn't forgive them because they did not accept their sin.
All right. Did you?
I just wanted to say, did he forgive humanity during the flood story?
The who?
The flood story? Noah? The ark? Right, because it didn't seem like he regretted humanity.
You want to talk about that too?
Yeah.
Okay, now, God is about righteousness, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was no righteousness on the earth.
Okay.
Why would I continue to let you guys go? I give you all the opportunity you can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
to do right, ask for forgiveness, turn your life around, do what's righteous. It stayed in a sinful state.
Right.
So God does not, he cannot, now I can't come down here and walk among you, or my angels walk among you when you guys are all sinful. Right? You can't put.
All right. Do you consider God to be all powerful, all knowing, and all loving?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Then He created the circumstances in which things and do you consider Him to be perfect?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, without a doubt. Bro.
And He created an imperfect creation.
No, bro. Man created that, man.
And created man.
He created man, but he gave man a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
When he gave man a choice.
Exactly. He created the circumstances.
When he gave man a choice, look here, man. Check this out. When he gave man a choice, look, he gave man a choice. He said, hey, you know, I'm giving you this, you know, man. You go out there and you multiply and do right, what is righteous in God's eyesight, and do the things that are, and I'll bless you. Multitudes, you know, I'll bless you. Well, man decided, and God gave him rules and regulations about marriage, about all that.
Yeah.
But they decided, hey, man, you know what, man? I like the way that girl, you know, that, you know, and here like in Sodom and Gomorrah, hey, we want them men, you know, I want to bone that man, you know, and all that, you know. That's what you bring to the table. God never told you to do that.
Right.
God never okayed you to do that. So who is doing it? God or the people?
Well, He does give you dominion over the earth.
But who is doing it?
People, but He created.
And they have a route to go out.
Right.
They have a route to go out. It isn't saying you got to go and bone that man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It isn't saying you got to lay with that whore. It isn't saying none of that.
Right.
You make the choice of all this shit, man. We make the choice of everything. Before I kill a nigga, I made the choice to blast his ass, right?
Yeah, of course.
God didn't want me to do that. God told me forgive me.
I mean, well, except for the parts where he tells people
to commit genocide and kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, but
Listen,
other than those parts,
you talking about what? Listen, I understand what you're saying. You say he went out and told him, when you conquer this land, kill everybody.
Except for the virgin girls, which is also another.
Well, he never said except for the virgin girls.
I'm pretty sure that
show me that.
he said specifically young girls who have not known a man by laying with him.
Yes.
Those were the words.
Yeah.
So
which means virgin girls, all the other girls gotta die.
So they're not corrupted. You see what I'm saying? I'm only killing off the corrupted.
What about the virgin boys?
You know what I mean?
He said kill all of them.
So the virgin boys are automatically
corrupted.
The men is following in the footsteps of the father.
Interesting.
You hear me?
Okay.
Everybody
Fair
follow. If I go and show you anywhere in the Middle East, first thing they holler is my dad. I respect my dad. So whatever the dad is doing, the child is gonna do too.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's their way of life. You know what I mean? That's just the way they are. You know what I mean? You come to America, it's a different thing. Like, you know, fuck that nigga. Truly, they don't have that respect for their fathers. They don't have that respect for, you know, the elder.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a sad thing because you can learn a lot.
Well, I think
they told you your knowledge comes from your old elder and your strength comes from your youth.
Yeah, I said like 12.
You hear me?
Yeah.
That's how it goes. If you notice, over the last 20 years,
we got him standing out here. I just feel bad. Like,
don't worry about that, brother. I'm a strong brother. You
sure.
believe that? That ain't bothering me standing out here.
For sure. Just checking.
You know, over the past 20 years, let's say, they have went from honoring their elders to outright disrespecting them. Look at that old motherfucker, man. What you doing, old man? Fuck you. You know, when I was coming up, that was never even thought about. You would never even do nothing like that. You hear me? When I was coming up, brother, you know what I mean? It was like, hey, man, Lucy, looking out that window, I get shook up. Cause I don't want to call my mama. My mama way on the other side in down there in San Jacinto.
She only to
But
come out.
she knew my mama number though. Yeah, because they was communicate. They was a community.
Exactly.
They all got together, talked and did all kind of different things. You hear me? They would call and say, hey, boy, you know, I see your son down there on the line. You down there, man, showing out.
And that's exactly why we're doing this. We're on a quest for knowledge.
You hear me?
Like we want to bring that sense of community back. You know?
Yeah, and it's understandable. You know, you know, it's a thing that you gotta understand is this though, man. You know, a debate isn't gonna do much but make an anger.
That's if you let it get there.
No,
like
no, I'm just telling you the way it is, brother. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not putting no sugarcoat nothing. I'm just telling you the way it is, brother. I'm 62 years old, man. And I can tell you, I've seen some of the greatest debates in the world. I've seen Muslims debate against Christians. I've seen different debates, you know, Howard University against Harvard.
Right.
I done seen, you know, where the debates, man, but it only brings anger. You hear me? Yeah, you know, if they lose, I hate the motherfucking niggers, you know? If the blacks lose, man, them motherfuckers give them a chance, you fucking Peckerwood motherfuckers. Yeah, they only gave it to them because they all Peckerwoods. The judges was Peckerwoods. There were no niggas on the thing, you know? And that's just the way it is, man. Nobody want to accept that they wrong.
I mean,
in actuality, none of them is wrong. It's just a different way of life. You hear me? Black people live different than anybody else, man. White people live different than anybody else. Japanese people live different than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You know, you come in a Japanese family or a Middle Eastern family, they grin their food like this. And you like, damn, man, what are you using his hand? Maybe get a fork or a spoon or something. Utensils, you know? But that's their naturalness. That's their, you know, their heritage, what they've grown from years back, how they was taught to eat. Black people was taught to eat like, they started off with their hands because they was enslaved. But as they left the enslavement, they started doing things that it was of naturalness. It was a spoon and a fork. You know, we still use our hands when we're digging into shit, you know what I mean? You know, but most of the food we eat is with our fork and spoon.
Well, except for when we started to really damn, I lost the word that quick. We started to really revolutionize the watermelon. Right, we started to really, you know, grow it, mass produce it, watermelon and fried chicken. You know, both things that we ate with our hands. So they kind of, you know, oh, you guys are monkeys for this. You know, you guys, you know, uncivilized.
But you asked him to eat it. He can eat it with his hands.
Exactly. How is you go?
Yeah. The same one that called you a monkey is the same motherfucker that's gonna do the same thing the monkey did. But the crazy part to me is how smart the monkey was that you couldn't understand it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know? That's what blew me away. You know what I mean? So how much more smarter are we than you? You won't give us that chance to show you. See, if we have no way of using our knowledge, we lose it. You know what I'm saying? And you know when you're smart is when you're what? A baby.
Yeah, when you're able to.
Right. All you're doing is sharpening it as you grow. You already have the knowledge. It's just being sharpened as you grow up.
Right.
But the way we live and the way we've been raised, we don't go that route. But if you let them go that route, you see how many prestigious blacks we got? If you really go out there and look, we got a lot of prestigious blacks. You know what I'm saying? You know, their mom and daddy kept on them as a baby. From the womb, you rub a baby right here in the stomach, the baby learning. You know what I mean? I know this lady, man. She rubbed her baby and sang to her baby all 9 months, every day. Rubbed it and sang. Do you know today that kid is a singer?
Okay.
I know a lady that rubbed her belly, man, and said all the mathematical, you know, equations. You know that little boy is a mathematic whiz. So that baby is learning from the belly. If you educate that baby, you gotta sharpen that baby. You know what I mean? You gotta give it what it needs. You gotta feed that knowledge. You gotta feed it. As long as you feed it, how they say, if I get a dog, the mean dog, if I get a mean dog more food than I give the good dog, which one am I gonna have? Am I gonna like me more?
The mean dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
In other words, you know, it's the one that I feed. You know what I mean? So if you want that knowledge in your child, you have to produce that out of your child. You have to produce that knowledge. Talk to them. Tell them. Why they in the belly? Hey, you know, I know, you know, man, you down there just chilling with mama's boy. We need, you know what, man? We need a doctor, man. I'm telling you, man, you can do this, son. You know, daughter, and rubbing her and telling her the different things about medical, you know? And that child will come out with the knowledge of medical in their mind. They will strive to become what they was taught.
Yeah, that's how it works a little bit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Never thought you were gonna run into a guy like me, huh?
We were definitely hoping for it, you know. But yeah, we got to get to the party before it gets too late, and hopefully we can meet some more people like you. You know, like definitely.
It's good talking to you.
Thank you, man. Call me Capone, man.
Capone. It's very nice to meet you. Ace, this is Ray.
Ace and Ray. All right, man. Y'all be around a lot?
We'll probably walk this way.
Yeah.
To the park, Mary Henley.
Mary Henley, yeah.
We usually walk right down.
Oh, okay. Mary Henley. Yeah, that's a big old white park. It's a big old white park. You got different, you know, ethnic groups in there, but that's still a white park.
Yeah, mostly white. You got a lot of guys playing basketball and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's all you gonna get. Them just playing basketball. Shit, ain't gonna be no Negroes on there, man. Having music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it.
Every week they have bands.
Yeah.
I ain't seen them invite one Negro to them bands. You know? And they got a lot of them out there that can't wait to get that free advertisement.
Well, you know what? We're going to see if we could try to, you know, get up there. Because we do music as well. Right over here, we do music.
Yeah, we do music as
so
well.
We're going to see if we could get some of our people, you know.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff.
Really, bro. Utilize these assets that they have. They can't deny you. Because then you start to tell me that, you know, what you really are is racist.
Exactly.
If not, then you can open the door and let my band find a date and let them come.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, they can open the door about other races here. You know, they music. Most of the black people that I know have beautiful music, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, rhythm and blues especially.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, now the rap now.
That's you know, there's certain kinds, right? There's certain genres, like.
But most rap, man, got some wild shit in it, man.
Yeah, it does.
A lot of like Kanye, not Kanye, Common. Common got some pretty good music.
Never heard of Common.
Okay.
Never heard of Common?
Never heard of Common.
Are you serious?
Common.
Type it in your phone, and I'll look it up later.
Because I don't have any Wi-Fi.
You never heard of Common?
I don't know. I can't say I have. Maybe we heard him, but we don't know his name. Because we that happens a lot. But as far as I know, I have not heard of him.
Man, y'all don't know who Common is. Common is a very, very, you know, he's up there, bro. I mean, he's a known rapper, but he don't use curse words and all that.
Okay.
I mean, he probably has, but he don't use curse words and all that.
He probably has.
You know.
Put him up.
I don't have any Wi-Fi on my phone.
I'm streaming right now. Hold on.
I can't. I type it in my phone. I'll definitely listen to it.
Hey, a couple people came in.
I'll put it in my notes.
What's up? Hi, hello.
Yeah, gotta interact with the stream.
And I could stop until we get to the park if you want.
Yeah, walk there. Pretty nice guy. A lot of wisdom.
All right, so we spent like a little over 29 minutes talking to that dude. What did you say his name was? Capone. He said his name was Capone.
That's a good
Call
one.
him Capone.
Call him Capone.
All right, so
I'm never gonna forget that conversation. Very
we're not
first
even at the
conversation.
park. We have signs. You saw his sign, I'm sure. All right, so if you guys want to debate, hit us up at the Instagram right there. If not, then don't.
Guy comes down and he's peeing or use the bathroom, he walking down and he's sick in the head. Who am I to judge a person like that or anybody like that? I've been there and done it. I'm 57 years old. I've been there and done that. Understand me? I lived my life. And in Jamaica, we don't do that. I'm from St. Ann. My family's Robert Ness Somali Sr. and Rita Marley. That's my biological family. I know you heard of Ace Boogie Chris. This is me. I'm Chief Rock MC. This is me.
I've never heard of that.
Rappers Delight. Remember that? Old rap back in the days.
Some of it. I've listened to some of it, but like not really. No.
Okay. I appreciate you guys for what y'all doing. Serious. They need to get a read on what's going on in the world today. They need to understand what's going on. Anything that goes on in the world today, we have to pay attention and ask each other what's up.
Exactly.
And you
exactly
guys,
what we're trying to do.
and you guys are doing well. I admire y'all.
Thank
you
you.
very much. What did you say your name was?
My name is Chris.
Chris.
You look me up, Ace
I'm
Boogie,
Ace
Jesus,
Boogie.
Ace Boogie. This is me. I'm Chris.
All right.
I live out Ceradon Estates. Well, I've been there and done it. I seen the light. I seen some outrageous stuff going on. And all that. That's it. You know what? Who am I to judge anyone? Who am I to judge anyone? Have hatred for who? And what reason?
Never have hatred. Always love. Always empathy.
I
towards
admire
people.
y'all, cause I would do the same thing too. I'll be like, well, I'll be probably painted all the way down and walking everywhere. It's like if I was involved in that seriously, I'll be doing it too. But you guys keep doing your thing. God bless y'all.
All right.
And you guys will be heard. You'll be heard. You'll be heard. Somebody would know. They will understand.
For sure.
All right. Thank.
You wanted to end the stream.
You wanted to end the stream. I did accidentally end the stream. Right before you fucking said something. And I'm like, fuck. I was trying to go back to it. I was trying to restart it. I recorded it though. Don't worry. That's content. That's content.
That's content.
She was telling the truth about whatever the fuck he was talking about.
You got it on camera. So
What kind of conspiracy? I wish I didn't stop recording. I wish I didn't stop going live. What the hell was that shit? Anyways, we're at the park, people. Prove us wrong. The debate topic's going to be right here. Strapped to Ace, right? So it's going to be on front, and on this back is going to be our title, question knowledge, A and race, Ray and Ace. Race.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I gotta say myself.
Huh?
Hi, we're on a quest for knowledge, and we're looking for how, where, why, and what the fuck is going on in this world. Let's go.
That's horrible. I hated it.
Hated it?
I hated everyone. I shouldn't have said it.
I thought it was very touchy.
I didn't like it. We go here, we go over there. It seems like there's more people over there.
These people want to kid in the dog.
All right, we can continue. We can keep pushing. You look interested.
We're doing, we're on a quest for knowledge.
Hello.
Got some questions that you can agree with things.
Me? Sorry?
We're on YouTube as well. Like, we're on YouTube, Instagram, and stuff like that. Yeah, viral.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We got a couple thousand.
Oh, a smaller dog.
What are you on the card? What are you going on the card?
Yeah.
You're saying
Okay.
Let me know if you need a breakdown.
Pro-choice.
Yeah, we will explain anything like our point.
I work here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Mythology.
Oh, yeah, don't let it go. 'Cause it might fly away.
That's probably the biggest contention people
The Christian God is evil.
Ah. Yeah.
The Bible condones slavery.
Go do what you do.
Communism over capitalism. Objective morality doesn't exist. Open discussion. Here's open discussion.
You can
can
pick
talk about pretty much
anything you
anything
want.
you
You
want.
want to talk about Trump? You want to talk about Iran? You want to talk about whatever the fuck?
are. Literally anything. That's open discussion.
Hey, all right, you got him. All right. All right, why do you guys say the Christian God is evil?
Based off of the character given in the Bible, both Old and New Testament.
All right. So we're just so you know, we are atheists, right? We don't believe in the Christian version of God.
We're atheists, communists, freaking anarchists, humanists.
You guys brothers?
We're twins.
Twins?
You know what? Hold on. We should have said, right? We said we was gonna start doing this. No, we're not related.
Yeah, no.
We're not related at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man. All right, the Christian God is evil. That's kind of crazy. This is on my opinion. I don't know.
All right.
And I don't know too much about the Bible to even get into a debate about that.
Well, how much of it do you think is real, personally? Like, as well, if you can't talk, I don't know.
How much about it do I think is real?
Like, do you know the Adam and Eve story of Genesis?
Yeah, you
Right.
know how
Adam and
Eve ate the apple and then she made Adam eat the apple.
Right. And like the entirety of
I
humanity.
mean, I
starts
know
with
it's
people.
kind of crazy, you know, like they say like Moses lived 900, like when they talk about years, you know, and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't really say that none of it's real. But I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like a tricky thing. I'm still kind of like figuring. I'm
Still figuring it out.
You know,
Yeah, you're Christian,
I
but
believe
you're
in God, but
you're still
you
trying
know,
to figure things out. So like
you know, I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we used to be Christian, and then we became very like agnostic about it. Like that's like like all right, maybe it does exist, maybe it doesn't exist. Like I don't care, I don't know. Then we became atheists.
All right.
You know.
And again, everything on there is our opinion,
How
right?
long
But
have you guys not lived with your mom? You guys out over this stuff?
No, that's good.
That's a good one. I was like, where's he going? With that?
Yeah,
I have to
it's
think about
been
it.
it's been a cool minute though.
I mean, how old are you guys?
23.
23? 22.
22. Okay, that's what's up.
But yeah, like
Pro-choice all 9 months. That means that you should get to choose what you do all 9 months.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. No debate.
and abortion doesn't always mean like death.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
you're not always killing it, if you even consider it killing.
Yeah, it just means
stuff like
termination of the pregnancy.
Yeah.
People go overboard with that. So I like to put it that way. So when people look at it, they're like, "Hold on, you saying you okay with killing?"
Nah. Ready?
that. It's just all about
Pro-choice all 9
educating
months. Check.
Check.
Trans men are men, trans women are women. I don't really get into that, to be honest. But me personally, I would just say like, you're a guy. You know, if you're trans. Or like, if you were born a guy, then I would like consider you, you're a nigga.
For sure.
Like, you know, like
I
when
mean, yeah.
if I was in a club with all the homies, like, and somebody was looking at somebody would be like, that's a nigga.
Right.
Not like that's a friend.
All right. What if you were looking at someone in the club and you couldn't tell? Would that be a different story? Like you couldn't tell, and she tells you right that she is, and you're looking at her like, man, you playing with me, you fucking with me, just so I don't hit on you.
Oh, no. That's great.
He could go into the real breakdown, but basically, like when it comes to that, there's a difference between sex and gender, right?
Yeah.
Like they're male, but they're still a woman, right?
Because of how they identify, how they act, the roles and behaviors of the
that's
person.
just like how when I think a girlfriend calls him like a bitch, like because he's like doing like feminine stuff,
exactly.
Acting like a bitch.
Exactly.
That's what I feel that. I fuck with what you guys got going on. This is all dope and shit. I don't really got too much to
Add to it. All right.
but got good all the time.
You guys are all right. We do other stuff, just so you know, right? We do other YouTube channels. We do gaming. We do other forms of content creation. We do clothes. We do art. We do a bunch of stuff. I can't even list it.
I'll phone with y'all on the grade. My phone dead right now.
That's good.
A
quest for knowledge.
All right, are you guys gonna follow back though?
Yeah, we will.
All right,
Yeah, always.
Grim Reaper. Okay. All right, then. All right, that's a great one. God bless you. Let's go do it.
Bless, bro, he's a clown.
He's a clown. I love it. I love it, though. I love it.
And I said, well, talk about it. It's not always about anger and stuff like that. Like, of course, he talks much because he got it, but that's comedy. And then he was coming back with comedy and stuff like that. Beautiful. Hi, we're doing a thing for like YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. But disagree with anything on the board.
Christianity is mythology. I agree with that.
You agree?
Okay, awesome.
Well, we're looking for disagrees, but yeah. We agree with everything on the board. You guys don't want
No.
The Christian God is evil. Wait, disagree?
to
Disagree.
disagree.
You agree with that?
You disagree?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, why do you disagree?
Well, I think people should have their own belief system, and Christians, they both evil.
The Christian version of God, specifically the character of the God within the Bible.
I don't think he's evil.
Yeah.
I just think that
Yeah. Everyone has their own beliefs and stuff like that. But the character of the God, if you're really reading into it, he grounds the entire world. He commands genocide. He gives rules for slavery and stuff like that.
All right, not the religion itself, or the people who believe in the religion.
Not the people that believe in the religion like are evil. Just the character of the God. You know, like everybody can believe, what they want to believe and stuff like that. You could be Hindu, Muslim, whatever. As long as you're a good person, that's the main talking point.
you guys want a shot?
Kind of.
Like a kind of. Shit, sure, why not?
Oh my God.
What y'all got there?
All right, for sure.
You know what? Hold on.
I'll just do it.
Wait, it's on YouTube.
I'm gonna just face it.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's going on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll just face it this way.
You can't have any of that, though?
I don't know.
Are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Going live right here. Not you guys. Him. Yeah, I'm trying to face it towards him. Make sure that I don't record anyone without their permission.
You don't want one?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, just don't get on camera. Yeah, thank you.
Good looking.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, for sure.
Peace.
You guys have a great day.
Woo. You guys want a shot?
No, that's crazy. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, fucking advertising it. We have a couple. All right, so we have a couple of them. Oh no, I'll just type them all in. No, you could just find one of them, and I'll do this one, the question knowledge. Boom.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Live?
Yep, it's currently live. I hope I didn't get you guys on camera. Peace.
What? Yes.
Now.
It's live.
You're supposed to. When? Now.
Yeah, this is actually the thing, meeting people, talking to people and stuff like that. Yeah, you know how I was saying, the one I was sitting there was filling us. Oh my God.
I mean, we are very handsome young men. Hold on, let me so I don't record them. Should I just take it off?
Hi, everybody. For YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. A quest for knowledge.
Okay.
You guys disagree with anything on the board?
I think she love me. I think she.
No, I don't disagree at all. That's facts.
That's
Trans
facts.
women are women. Trans men are men.
For sure.
Four choices, all non-choices. Facts. Okay.
No disagreement.
No disagreements?
All right, for sure. You guys have a great day.
Yeah, make it the life.
Yeah, no problem.
I forgot to reference the YouTube.
Yeah. Let's not doing that more.
Yeah.
So we can walk back.
No, it's fine.
Not right now.
Like as we live.
We don't know how
yeah.
many people we're getting anyways.
We can go straight to the. No,
Basketball?
yeah, they're playing with their kids and stuff. I don't want to interrupt that.
Straight to basketball.
Yeah, straight to the basketball. Multiple people at once. Great target.
She's like, no, I don't disagree.
That's stay fast. And that's also the interesting dynamic as well, right? When you start to realize these things when it comes to people, right? She was the only one that spoke. She was the most outspoken one. Same thing with the other group, kind of. There was two of them.
There were two of them. Two of them looking like these guys are sus.
We are sus.
Yo,
No, I'm
there-
playing. That's fucked up. We're handsome gents.
What most people know is trying to put a prank on them and shit like that, or what?
A prank?
I don't know.
I don't understand the concept. No, it's fine. Now we will start doing pranks and stuff. People
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have to look out for us
Yeah,
after a while. You know, because that's another thing we'll do for TG Network is pranks. Right, that's another thing we can do for the multi-form content of the TG Network. Make sure you guys go subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Go do so. TG Too Good, Scrap Like a Warrior. This is a quest for knowledge on the TG Too Good. Wait, damn! I gave him. I gave him the wrong one. I should give him TDG 2. I should give him the TDG one.
TG Grant?
Mine. You gave me one. Let's not step on the court, but.
Does it have everything?
No, I'm streaming on mine.
Oh. They were able to see it either way.
Oh, they were. Let them play. We can watch the game.
We did live on YouTube. You guys disagree with anything on the board?
He trying to play. Observing.
All right, for sure. You guys have a good day.
Yeah.
Angles are just going to be what they are. We're live on YouTube. You guys disagree with anything on the board?
Trans women are women.
Do you disagree?
Or is it
Should we have a shorter list?
Should we have a shorter one?
One. I was hoping it would be more than that before I checked. Yeah, we're smart right now doing this part of it, but go check out the Instagram. We're better known on there. So
how much followers is it?
I'd have to check. He can't check, so hold on, I can't.
Follow you guys on Instagram.
On Instagram, okay. Question knowledge.
Yeah, the first one.
Just the first one?
If you don't want to say anything,
Trans
it's fine.
women are women.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, because men are men. Trans men are not men. They want to be a.
And why not?
They want to be a girl. That's why.
What does that mean?
What does
does that mean?
Bro, what?
Well, are you, dude, like, what do you mean? Do you mean like physically, biologically?
Yeah. They're trying to look.
All right, okay, and what do you mean by that? Because of course they are. Physically, they are. Phenotypically, they're trying to be female.
He doesn't even know what.
Yeah, I understand. Phenotypically, they're trying to be female. Genotypically, they're not. They can't.
Look at you. Excuse that.
All right, I'll just say this, right? Once you start learning the difference between biology and sociology, you'll understand that these are correct. I promise you. By looking at
Sociology. Remember that.
You guys both?
We're twins.
we're not related at all.
We're not related at all. I keep forgetting to say that.
So what?
You guys are twins or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like actually, you guys don't.
No, we're not joking at all. Yeah. Kind of do because the hair.
Hair and stuff like
Yeah.
that. All right, well, you guys have a great day.
Peace. People over there. What are we gonna do? Like a whole round trip?
We can like these people right here. But watching it.
Yeah, I didn't want to disturb him for that exact reason.
Yeah, we're just doing the whole round trip.
Alex, what are you doing?
I wouldn't take my eyes off the kid. But like, you trying to disturb me at the wrong moment. I'm too cautious.
I'm too cautious. I'll watch my little monster next to several other little monsters. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm gonna fight someone else's kid trying to touch my kid. That's
Yeah,
how we take the
these
line.
people look just a little bit too distracted.
Hey, that's fine.
Now we can go to over here.
Further away.
The guy with the beard.
Again, he looks like he's watching his kids, though. I don't want to.
Yeah,
Should we have challenged him to a basketball game? You want to do that?
you want to do that?
Challenge him to a basketball game. Say, if we win, y'all all have to subscribe right now, on the spot.
That would be very
Today.
interesting. That's like a content pleaser right there.
Yeah.
Bro, should we? I mean,
You already know the one with the blue shorts. He gonna be in on it.
sounds good. I haven't played it forever. And then we gotta walk back. I'm good.
I'll teach him on fucking. I could, should, would. Could. There's a sidewalk.
Sidewalk is there. Oh, looks like they're leaving. Should we go tell them to subscribe?
Ooh.
People over there.
No, I think they found it. Because I did put a question knowledge in the title, so maybe they found that. So they found both channels. And even if they don't, they'll find the other channels in the description.
All the people that agree.
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, you want to go tell them to subscribe?
Yeah, go for it. Hey, Ryan, they're walking fast.
Oh, man. I'm not running.
I take the backpack.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, we get those subscribed.
Yo! Real quick. I'll just yell. Go subscribe. Okay, they're not having it. Okay. I see. They're feeling weird energy from it. That's what's going on. They're feeling weird energy from us suppressing them again.
Maybe.
Look at them. They're trying to leave. They didn't stop. And I said, yo, trying to get their attention.
Yo, is just a too, right?
Yo? That's the universal, hey, yo, come here.
Yo.
At least it is. I don't know. At least it is in LA, man. Whatever. Certain parts. How much longer are you going to be here? My heart already want to go.
We go laying down.
Okay. People irritate the hell out of me, man. I just ripped the sign. Swipe a bug. Bugs, man. Fucking coming out the woodworks all in my fucking face. How the fuck are they in my face? I just tore the sign. Is the sign in the way? No, it shouldn't be. Measured. No, it's blocking. Nah. He dives. Careful, those dogs look deadly.
You disagree with any of the topics? If you don't want to say, it's fine. You know.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Good job. Have a great day.
Alright, we're not home. Right.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to take control. We're taking a lot of time talking to people.
Yeah.
Maybe that one guy.
Mainly the first guy, because that was like a whole, hold the line episode.
We can walk down the path if you want. It goes that way.
Ah, shit. Son of a dick. Fucking stepping in holes and shit, bro. What kind of rodent is out here? Aren't there too many people? Don't they just like cower underground the whole fucking time? Right? They could be living off whatever these are. I don't even know what those are. I gotta Google what is that shit. And loving memory of Tony V. Mora.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop saying that. If you don't want to say, they're almost gonna answer. They're like, nah. So that's like giving them the option.
Yeah.
You know,
Next time, say you have to answer.
you have to answer.
It's not an ultimatum. I have a gun in my pocket. But it's not an ultimatum.
Oh, this guy looks like he has a Bible. We're on a custom knowledge. We're doing like a YouTube thing. You guys disagree with any of the topics? No. All right, for sure.
You guys have a great day.
One more elderly gentleman walks
Is
up.
this curve is back? Which way did we enter? I'm lost right now. Hold on a second.
We entered from over there.
That way?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We can walk that way now to avoid the street.
What did these ones come on? Right.
You had a long talk with those other assholes.
Yeah, here. Hey, this pack is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Right. Oop, let's walk around them, play catch. You could if you want to.
No problem.
Good, huh? They look like they in the zone, huh? Don't fuck with them. They in the zone, don't fuck with them. Yeah. They look like they just into it. That'd be funny if it's one of the same people weird. It's just looking nasty. Told you that was in the zone. They set up a whole little thing.
Yeah, they set up a whole little thing.
Told you.
And that was a great hit, by the way.
What the fuck is I working in here? This is a little gymnastics thing?
Hey, what's going on? You got a YouTube thing going on. You guys
Why does it look like a gym where they removed all the equipment?
This is the equipment right here. This is the equipment.
Oh, that's fucking fun. That's dope. That's dope. That's awesome. That's dope. That's fucking stupid. What is this? What are you? This hopscotch is all wrong. That's a pull-up bar. I get that. I understand what that is. Why is this one hanging so low? What is that one? There's supposed to be another one right here.
Can't judge. You joking?
What? What did I do? I don't feel like the camera guy's putting everything in the line.
What a quick knowledge. You disagree with any of the topics?
Kind of it.
I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say anything.
Hey, you're going very right. You have a great day.
You scared us off. You scared us.
That'd be terrible. I'm gonna celebrate the session.
Yeah. I think we could call it. We were supposed to come a little earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like there'd be a little bit more people. Oh. This way. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Huh? Oh, no, they're leaving. Why are you picking the worst people to choose? Like, I can just.
Hi, how you doing? We're on quest for knowledge. Do you disagree with me on board? I don't think so. Earth is flat, space is real, yes. I don't know about Christianity. If you're not becoming fun about it. I guess I got my own. I could talk about it for a while. I wanted to go on from my walk. Oh, for sure.
All right, then you have a good day. You wanted to talk about it, you wanted to engage with it, but
He's on his wall.
you go first.
Sure enough. Yeah, see today when tomorrow's gonna be hotter.
At this time, kind of I want to, but like, oh, right.
And in the other part, it's way more people, and then of course, there are a bunch of people who come together when it comes to the skaters and shit like that. And not everybody's
sunglasses. With glasses.
of course, not everyone's skating and shit like that. You know. So we might run into the same person and go back and take this shit from the store. We're gonna get a lot of content like that.
So stop streaming or keep streaming and select like during the walk, you know? I'm not gonna stream the whole walk home so people like know where we at.
Of course. You can probably end it now then. I said you can probably end it now then.
I'll end it now.
Unless you let it, like randomly.
I just have to like record it.
Chop it up, stuff like that.
So I got the fast action recording.
You want to take a different way home or
On my phone.
send it back?
Oh yeah, OG probably inside anyways. What city are you in? Bro, you are in Hemet? Wouldn't it be you're in Hemet? Or are you speaking like a robot? You are. Do you speak like that in real life? That's kind of strange. No one's here anymore, but they said, bro, you are in Hemet. You what city you in, bro? You are in Hemet. Yes, I'm in Hemet.
You guys want the shot? Still feeling that shit.
Shot.
Never attempt that.
And that shit was weak. That shit was nothing. I kind of want another one.
It's like they're like, we don't have chasers. You don't need a fucking chaser.
Yeah, Tracy. Did y'all see my expression change when I did that shit? My shit was. I looked at him. Right? Good luck. All right, then I'm gonna end the stream. That was about 30 minutes each. So it was about an hour or so. And we got a long way to go till we get back because there's no parks and close to where we are.
Hopefully we get at least a subscriber or two.
Yeah, technically, I don't think we have to talk to the people at the stores.
What do you mean?
Like people who own the franchise. Right. Because we could just walk, there. You don't have to set up like a table. You set it, set up.
Yeah. I was specifically saying that, but we can just like stand outside.
And if anyone has a problem with it, we'll move to the sidewalk. Perfectly legal action. It's just publicly accessible area that's a privately owned business, privately owned location.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, we can set up and I think today was a win. Less for less. It's not like we talked to no one.
All right, then peace out. Go check out the rest of the channels for anyone else who comes checks out the video later on and skips to the end because there's no fucking way in hell you're watching the whole thing. But anyways, go check out the rest of the channels and we will be doing this hopefully once a week because we do have other shit that we do. So check us out.